Tonight, the Tri-Cities Cancer Center is treating one of their own for the benign Dupuytren's disease. It's a condition more common than you might think, which can actually cause your fingers to pull into your palms in forward like that.
The most recent success in treatment, a small dose of radiation. As Morgan Ashley tells us, CEO Chuck DeGoyer happens to be a patient at the Cancer Center himself.
Working with a hammer, pulling off wood, putting on new wood, hammering, and as you grip, you feel something in the palm of your hand.
DeGoyer tells me he had been working on a pump shed when he noticed the discomfort.
Things just happen as you age, and so you adjust, you get used to them, and you don't think anything of it.
Little did he know the trauma of hammering activates the diseased cells in his hand, known as Dupuytren's disease.
Over time can cause contracture of the fingers to the point where they can even get all the way into the palm.
And because of that, it was very short time. I noticed not one, but then two, three, then I had up to five. I have 5 different nodules in my hand.
DeGoyer happened to be sitting in on a presentation Dr. Jones conducted about the disease before he even realized what the problem was.
It's fascinating. Like I said, if I hadn't recruited Dr. Jones, we probably wouldn't have talked about it, even though it's now something that's becoming more and more known.
He immediately went to Dr. Jones, who tells me he noticed DeGoyer would rub his hand.
Hey, this is odd. And I felt it and I knew initially, immediately what it was.
But never said anything much about it.
Why are you nervous? I am just another one of your patients. And I want to see how we go about treating our patients.
Now, with a low dose of radiation over the course of a specific treatment schedule, DeGoyer hopes to become completely free of the disease he says is a factor in his quality of life. Now, the CEO, of course, he said it's a factor in the quality of his life, but he also added, this is nothing compared to what a lot of those cancer patients are actually going through. But this disease is super common, and he actually found 5 of his friends had it as soon as he found out he had it and discussing it with them. So it's very, very common. And it usually was before radiation treated with surgery.